Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the topic review of literature. As we all know, a literature review or a narrative review is a type of review article. A literature review is a scholarly paper that presents the current knowledge, including substantive findings as well as theoretical and methodological contributions to a particular topic. So, what are the specific steps that we need to follow if we are willing to write review of literature? What should we see in a review of literature? What are the benefits of writing a review of literature? What are the steps that we will be discussing in today's session? Review the literature is a survey of scholarly sources such as books, journals, articles, and even thesis on a particular topic. It gives an overview of key findings, some concepts and developments in relation to a research problem or a question. So what is the requirement of writing a literature survey? Why should we write it? Why should we know the steps of literature survey? We will study it in detail today. A good literature review does not just summarizes sources, it aims to analyze, interpret, and critically evaluate the literature. What are the benefits? What is the purpose of writing a literature review? Just to analyze and later on interpret it, critically evaluate what type of literature is written, or we are writing a literature review for any literature. Now the next step that comes is synthesize sources to highlight patterns, themes, conflicts, and gaps. Next, show the state of current knowledge in relation to the central research question or hypothesis. Now, what is research question? What is hypothesis? We will study everything in detail today. When do you have to write a literature review? First of all, we shall know this, that if you write a thesis or a dissertation, you'll have to conduct a literature review to situate your research within existing knowledge. You might include it in the introduction and theoretical framework, or it might be a separate chapter that comes before the methodology and results section. So you may be thinking that although we are proceeding with literature review, but still we did not get the idea that what is after all a literature review and what is the purpose of writing a literature review. So here you will observe in the picture that what is the purpose of a literature review. Find other people working in the field, you may definitely find, and even you can explore certain topics that are related to your own area of research. You might also be assigned a literature review as a standalone paper also. The content will look slightly different in each case, but the process of conducting a literature review will follow the same steps. What are these steps? Step number 1, collect, evaluate, and select literature. Number 1 is, first of all, you need a narrow defined topic. If you are writing the literature review section of a dissertation or a research paper, you search for literature related to your research problem and questions. So here, even in this picture also, you may see that the steps of a literature review. First of all, you need to select a topic, then search the literature related to that particular topic. Develop the argument with which you wish to proceed further for the literature review. Survey the literature, related literature for that topic that you have selected, and critique the literature. That is really essential. And write the review at last. So this is the procedure. These are the steps that you need to follow if you wish to write a review of literature. If you are writing the literature review section, then writing a literature review as a stand-up alone assignment, you'll have to choose a focus and develop a central question to direct your research. So first of all, you need to focus on a topic on which you wish to write a review, and then you can proceed with the particular topic. You should be able to answer it based on a review of existing publications as well. So you can see that dissertation research questions and literature review research questions are to be included in a research or a review of literature. Now you may see in this picture 7 steps to produce a literature review. The first step says that identify your question. If you are not identifying your question, you may not be able to proceed with literature review. Review discipline styles. The next step, you need to review the discipline styles that are followed in the particular paper. Search the literature related to that particular topic that you have selected. Manage your references as well, and critically analyze and evaluate whatever you have observed. At last, synthesize it and write the review for that particular topic that you have selected. Search for the literature using keywords and citation. This is really important. Start by creating a list of keywords related to your research topic and questions. Some useful databases to search for journals and articles include, first is you can proceed further with your university's library catalog. Even you can explore Google Scholar. So when you find a useful article related to the topic that you have selected, later on you can check the reference list to find more relevant sources. So if you are not aware what is reference list, what is Google Scholar, what are the other places, where are the other places where you can select or where you can find these words or these topics or the matter related to the review of literature, then you may not be able to proceed further. So you need to know first of all what is citation, what are the keywords, then you can proceed. So to identify any important publications that did not show up in your keyword search, take note of recurring citations. Once if you see any citation, if the citation is recurring or coming again and again, then you can proceed with that. If the same author books or articles keep appearing in your reading, make sure to seek them out. You can find that how many times an article has been cited in Google Scholar. High citation you need to count. That means the article has been influential in this particular field, and in this way you can select a topic on which you can write review of literature. After that, you need to evaluate and select sources. You probably won't be able to read absolutely everything on the topic because the topic may be related to many other fields as well, and literature may have been written on the particular topic, but still you need to be specific. So start by reading the abstract to determine whether the article is useful or not. You'll have to evaluate which sources are most valuable and relevant to your questions. If you can do that, then definitely you can proceed further in this direction. After that, you need to evaluate and select the sources. For each publication, you need to ask yourself the question that what questions are or problem is the author addressing. You need to identify the question, you need to identify the problem that the author may have addressed. What are the key concepts and how are they defined? This also you have to see. What are the key theories, models, and methods? Does the research use established frameworks, or take an innovative approach. So accordingly, you can proceed. If you wish to proceed with innovative approach, you can do that. And if you wish to proceed with the established frameworks, then even you can do that. Next question that you should keep in mind is, what are the results and conclusions of the particular study that you wish to proceed? How does the publication relate to other literature in the field? Does it confirm or add to or challenge established knowledge? If it does, then you can proceed. How does the publication contribute to your understanding of the topic? If you're not capable in understanding the topic for which you are willing to write review of literature, then that you will not be able to justify it. What are its key insights and arguments you need to see? What are the strengths and weaknesses that also you need to see carefully? Evaluate and select the sources. That means you need to make sure the sources you are selecting or exploring are credible. And make sure you read any landmark studies and major theories in your field of research. If you are not reading that, then you're not doing the research, you're not doing the review of literature in an appropriate manner. The scope for your review will depend on your topic and discipline. In the sciences, you usually only review recent literature, but in the humanities, you might take a long historical perspective as well. After that, the next step is take notes and cite your sources. This is the real and the essential thing that you have to do. As you read, you should also begin the writing process. Take notes that you can later incorporate into the text of your literature review. It is important to keep track of your sources with citation to avoid plagiarism, because it is really necessary. It can be helpful to make an annotated bibliography where you compile full citation information and write a paragraph of summary and analysis for each source. This helps you remember what you read and saves time later in the process. You can use you can use a free citation software even. You can proceed with all these things that are available. So in this way, you may see that although we have discussed certain topics related to writing the review of literature, still in the upcoming session, we will discuss in detail about some more strategies, some steps that are to be followed once if we wish to proceed further with the review of literature.